So hi guys, today we are going to talk about a very important concept or topic in AEM, that is basically dispatcher. Uh, dispatcher. So yeah, what is dispatcher? So basically, dispatcher is a dispatcher is a module in web server. Dispatcher is a module in web server. We already talked about how the dispatcher, what it does, and how the process happens. So basically, it is a tool. We'll say it is a tool for caching, and load balancing. These are the two important things that you have to remember: caching and load balancing. And also, additionally, you can also think about this security is also for the security, and we can say request processing, or we can say request filtering. So yeah, so for now we can understand this as of now. So dispatcher is basically a module inside the web server, or you can say Apache web server, and it is basically a tool which is used for caching and load balancing, and it's also provides security and request filtering as well. So in case of caching, what happens in the case of caching? So let's first remove all of this from here. Okay. First thing we are going to talk about caching, what it does. Caching. So basically what happens is, now in case of AEM, basically we can, through the AEM instance, AEM is a works on application server. So through the AEM we can also serve the content, but it requires more processing. But our web server can give the static pages. So what a dispatcher does is caches a lot of content, or we can say caches static pages as much as it can. So first the request comes by the user. So you can see user makes a request. So for a page, or we can say a content, and if it is available in the cache, it just straight away returns to the user, and if it is not available in the cache, so what it does is it goes on to the publish instance, caches the content, and then return to the user. So, and the next time the user will look for the same request, and then it will find it inside the cache and just return. So you can easily return the pages. So it returns without going to publish instance. So it looks if there is a need for some dynamic content, or is there any new content needed, then it will go on to the publish instance and returns the dynamic content and caches it. And next time the user comes, if there is no change, if still the same content, then there is no need to go on to the publish instance. So this is all about the caching. Next we are going to talk about the yeah, load balancing. Let's remove all of this. Load balancing is also really important functionality. Uh, that is, we can say, load balancing. Sorry for my handwriting. Yeah. So load balancing, what happens? There are like multiple, we can say, publish instances. There are like in the real case scenarios, there are always multiple publish instances that are serving the content to the user. Yeah. So what happens is this is the like web server. Inside there is this dispatcher. So what happens if there is this configuration inside the dispatcher of all of the things about caching, load balancing, redirects and everything. And when there is like more we can say load on this like publish instance, then it transfers the load to the this publish instance, and then this publish instance will serve to the user. In case this gets more load, then this one serves the user. So this is the load balancing. Very simple concept, nothing much to worry about. Third thing is like security. Basically what happens is we are not directly giving the access of the publish instance, because publish instance have a lot of like things that we do not want to provide the access. So there is this security thing. And we can also say about request filtering. We only want to have like give access to certain pages or to only some users, and according to that we can define that in the dispatcher configuration. So only some request the request filtering happens, and only some request gets processed. So there is no like a bunch of requests are coming, and there is no like much traffic. So yeah, this is the concept of dispatcher. What is dispatcher in AEM and what is its role? So the most important thing is its role, what it does in case of AEM. So if you look about it, like mostly it is connecting the Apache web server functionalities with the AEM instances. Dispatcher is a connection between both of this. So yeah, mostly this is the explanation of it. Thank you very much.